Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back, guys. Good morning. Guys, we were going to do a Rivals Rewards video today, but you know what? We don't really have a lot of rewards, and I was playing co-op with one of my good buddies last night on stream. It was a lot of fun. We'll be doing it more often if you guys want to check that out. Links in the description below. But we did not get... The way Rivals works is that if one player has all their Rivals matches for the week played, you actually don't get the points for it. So yes, I was getting the skill rating, and we got the 50k boost to getting to Division 1. But unfortunately, guys, we did not actually get any sort of... we didn't actually get like a... we didn't get a further points in the Rivals system. So we don't have actual Rivals rewards. We probably would have been ranked 2. So 2 rare Election Players packs. Let's check it out. We're now in Division 1. So next week we should have Ultimate Packs, which is like pretty good early on in FIFA. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look into a couple things with the market. I just took tradables, as you guys saw. I want to test the waters there. Obviously, Rare Election Players packs could be pretty good because with these types of packs, you get some silvers that sometimes sell for a ton. We see early on that Marcos Alonso is like 1.6. So I'm not going to complain there. I've got nothing to complain about there. Arkin Robin is... not too many coins. Just want to make sure that we're not missing out on anybody in these packs that's selling, you know, obviously for a lot of coins. It does happen. They are, yep, this guy's like 2K. But, yeah, I want to take a look with you guys today, talk about Rivals Rewards, check out if it pushed up the market at all. I'm assuming it did a little. I woke up and I listed a bunch of my cards that I bought. I bought some cards last night. And I'm going to show you guys a really cool trade that I made yesterday. That a lot of you guys could make when you just kind of like put in the patience and all that and take a look at, you know, a nice little trend or a popular player. So we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about anything else in foot that's relevant and all that. We got the coffee, and we are here today for another video. We get Brazil center mid, please, EA. No, I don't know who that was even going to be, but Renato Augusto, I think he's probably like 4 or 5k. Who knows, man? But hey, we'll take a little boards there. That's not too bad. Still waiting for an insane pack, man. I have not gotten like a crazy pack yet. I'm not there. You know, I've seen some people getting these Mbappes, right? These Neymars. I'm not there yet, man. I'm waiting. But EA, dude, EA's not meeting me where I want to meet them. But it's gonna come. You know what, guys? It is gonna come. I believe in EA. I feel like it. You know, as long as I wait, you know, EA shall deliver. It will be there one day. So it will come at some point, guys. We just got to be patient. I think Luis Felipe still sells. He's kind of like an earlier starter center back. So that's cool. And we'll list him up. And then we've got Rodriguez here. Weirdly enough, you guys should check your clubs, man. A lot of these kind of like Argentinian players are selling, man. I don't know the exact reason, but there's definitely some coins to be made in a couple of those guys. It's like the 10th player I've seen in my packs recently that has been going for something. These kind of Sud-America cards or Copa cards are selling for a lot. So the rest of the stuff doesn't sell. We'll just quick discard the rest. And that puts us over 200k. So what did we do last night? So last night, guys, Lewandowski in form, you know, he was selling at like 460 in the day. And I got, you know, I was streaming last night. I got 2 before I was streaming. And I got these 2 at 320k. I know, it's crazy. But you guys can see on Footbin, there was a trend last night. Yep, right here. 336. Now, I knew this was too low. I picked him up at 500k, seen him at 500, and we saw a 320 trend. So we bought 2, and this helped us make a lot of coins back. We bought St. Maximin's, we bought Haaland's yesterday, and we lost coins selling them at their extinct ranges. Now, I got out before everybody started panic selling, but I lost coins, right? When you sell cards that are high value and you don't sell them for higher than you bought them at, you're literally losing coins because of tax. So I lost 100k on tax. And with 2 buys at 320, we pretty much made it back, which is nice. Now, for Rivals Rewards today, what I decided to do, look, the market went up for Squad Battles Rewards, so I wanted to test out if it was going to go up for Rivals Rewards this week. I wasn't expecting a huge market rise, but a little one, right? And yesterday we had some panic. So this Kimmich I bought at 55, and Griezmann I bought at 102. So, you know, that's not terrible profit. It's nothing crazy. If we take a look at the transfer list right now, it's kind of full of just general players. But we bought 2 Brunos at 320. We're trying to sell for 350. And then Lewandowski Gold. This is something I'm trying, but I'm not sure if it's doing well. It's not doing horribly, though. When we take a look at Footbin, he's 192k. And I picked up like 4 of him yesterday night at like 175. Now, I really like this because he's out of packs. His inform went back, but his gold card didn't necessarily go back yet in price. So I was thinking, okay, this guy might have a really nice rebound. He hit 200 this morning. But you guys can see this is kind of the area that I took a look at him at. I thought this would be a nice little area, get a nice little rebound back today, and it looks like that's kind of what he is doing. So that's a good thing. And then I kind of bought general players, right? Sterling, Aguero, these two didn't do great. Griezmann's doing pretty well today. And then I bought Davies and Havertz. Now, Havertz is doing pretty good. Havertz is up at like 125. We bought these at 115. And then Davies is doing very well. Davies at 60. Got Davies at 60 to 63. He's like 69. So that's doing pretty well. And then the only other thing, guys, I swear on my life, this was the hardest card to snipe ever. Like ever. I went 1 out of 75 sniping this card yesterday. I would rather do a damn problem set than snipe this card. So if you guys want to try to make some coins, I think this is undervalued. I used him yesterday. This card is cracked. He's very good. And then a little bit of an easy trading tip I wanted to mention to you guys that I'm going to be doing like right now is this. So yesterday, Footwiz guys, shout out to Footwiz. They tweeted out that like there's all these transfer players, right? As you guys know, we've got some transfer players going on in this game. So all these guys have old clubs, and I'll show you guys. It is on Footwiz's Twitter if you're interested. Now, this is a super easy way for you guys to make some coins. All of these players have old cards at other clubs. Now, they're not that rare yet, but they will over time. They will become rare. So if you guys want to make some coins on an investment, it should be really easy to do. You know, just put one of each of these guys from their old teams. Just put it in your club and forget about it. They will go up. You're gonna have to give it a month. It's a really long-term investment, but it's a really safe and secure investment, right? We look at Balde at AS Monaco. I mean, this is something, guys. It's really easy coins, man. You guys gotta trust me on this one. Very easy coins. You know, I'm not gonna do this with every player, but I really recommend doing it because I know that this sort of stuff is always stuff that just it always happens. It always happens where in a couple months you notice that a player had transferred and you know, their card is up like exponentially. So that's something you guys can do. The link is on Footwiz. Just go and pick up a couple of the cards from their old clubs. I mean, it's really that easy. There's nothing too hard about it. It's not really that like crazy, man. It's just kind of how it works, and it is a very good way in my eyes to make coins, man. I really would recommend it. Now we got to figure out how to get to the My Club section here. I think we got to go here to the transfer list, and then you got to search. So if anybody was wondering how to do that, still you have to go to your transfer list, and then you have to search. I know it's very confusing, but yeah, that's kind of how you have to do it. It's not the easiest to understand. So just click the left stick when you guys go to your transfer list, and then you should be able to find it. Other than that, you know, this weekend makes for some interesting market discussions because I think we've got the Ones to Watch promo coming out tomorrow, and tomorrow's also the full game release. I would not be surprised if we had some panic tomorrow afternoon for a little while with a nice little high rise at night. Now, it's going to depend on what EA drops. You know, does EA drop like a player of the month? Does EA drop a million types of, you know, SBCs tomorrow and all that? But I think generally last year we saw a little bit of a crash for an hour or two and then a nice rise at night. Now, I'm going to be really focused tomorrow, guys, on just buying Ones to Watch cards, man. I'm really just trying to strap up and get ready for this weekend. Yeah, that's where my priorities are with cards and trading and stuff. So I'm really looking into doing that. But I think there's an opportunity to buy some metas in the afternoon that will rebound at night. I think a big question that I had in the last video in the comment section, people were asking me about Icon SBCs and like when that's all coming out. That's not for a while, guys. So just keep that in mind. We're not looking at getting the first Icon SBC or two, guys, for a long time. I think it's going to be end of November. Because, wait, what the heck is going on here, dude? Yo, EA, you guys have to fix this, man. I can't be listing a card and it does that every time, man. But back to what I was saying. So a lot of people have been asking me about like SBC Fodder, and I understand you guys. A lot of you guys really want to buy into it because you feel like it's really low, and I get it. It is really low. Like, I see it. It's really low. The thing is, there's nothing really to bump this up yet, guys. There's not going to be anything. Like, the Calvert-Lewin is supposed to be the player of the month. It is going to take a lot of SBCs over time to start bringing this stuff up. At the moment, I just don't think people care enough about any of this SBC fodder to go broke on it, to lift it up, to make it higher in price. I just don't really see that happening in the near future. So I think that this is kind of a sit-down thing right now, and we wait, you know, for this stuff to really be viable. Because I think at the moment, SBC fodder is just not really something that I'm just too interested in. I don't think it's something that has a high upside. You know, the only thing I can think of in the next week that would bump up SBC Fodder, it would be specifically 82, 83s, 84s, and I could see a crazy once to watch SBC bumping it up. That's what I could see. Because a once to watch SBC, once to watch cards are very popular. So, I mean, that's something that could happen. Now, a lot of you guys probably say, Nick, there's a market crash today, okay? There's not a market crash. What's going on is that a lot of the starter players are now getting moved out of people's teams. People are moving on to better players. Rivals rewards in. So what happens is that these types of players, they're getting sold because they're getting supply, and people are also moving on from them. So it's kind of like a double whammy. And that's why you see the market index today is 89 from like probably 104 or something. It's because supply is coming on and we've got down 9%. But if you look at some more of the meta cards, you'll see today that they actually went up a little bit. So that's kind of how the market is fluctuating and working today. And that's our YouTube video, man. So thank you guys for watching another video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.